All right, you're watching ENCA. We continue to cover the 21 days of national lockdown and the comprehensive and national and global response to the whole issue around COVID-19. It doesn't help a government when you have a particular message that everyone should line themselves up with, particularly those who serve in government, and then you have people who start branching off and sort of having their own ideas that when you say let's all be on a lockdown, don't leave your home unless you're going to get food or get medical supplies or you are providing an essential service. But some in government see themselves as people who can branch off and do their own thing. We saw Minister Lindiwe Zulu, and basically she took some heat from the public but didn't face much censure from the president. But now the president, it seems, has had enough.
Yeah, I mean, when you read that press statement, you could basically, hear sort of the mood perhaps of that particular meeting. And I'm not referring to Bulemabe's mood of a meeting. I'm referring to this meeting that took place between President Cyril Ramaphosa as well as Minister Stella Ndabeni. He said that he was absolutely not moved, of course, by the reasons that she provided, of course, for not observing, rather, the lockdown. Of course, has accepted the apology, but I think he's trying to make an example of her to say, you are a minister, we hold you in a certain level of regard, so therefore you should be first in line to lead by example.
But the decision will be critiqued, of course. Some will agree with it and other people will say consistency weighs it. But let's hear from the presidency's Kusela Diko explaining how the president has placed the Minister of Communications, Stella Ndabeni-Abrahams, on 2 months special leave. One of those months will be unpaid leave.
The President has considered the allegations that Minister Ndabeni-Abrahams violated the lockdown regulations. This follows revelations that the Minister had visited a friend who hosted a lunch in contravention of the regulations. The President strongly believes that no one, including the Minister, is above the law, and therefore the law should be allowed to take its course. The Minister must face the same consequences as everyone else in this country for violating the rules that have been set for all of us. The President summoned the Minister on Tuesday, 7th of April, where he reprimanded her and directed her to deliver a public apology to the nation. He says that as a member of a national executive, she is held to an even higher standard than ordinary members of the public, and therefore he will also be placing her on special leave for a period of 2 months. 1 month of this will be unpaid. The Minister in the Presidency, Jackson Mthembu, has been appointed to act in the place of Minister Ndabeni-Abrahams during this period. The President says that the national-wide lockdown calls for absolute compliance on the part of all South Africans. He says none of us should undermine our national effort to save lives in this very serious situation.